Hey traders, a quick live session here. It's been a while since I've done last live session, so let me know if you're trading any particular instrument and we'll do a quick analysis of that. Hello Herman from Swiss, what's up? Hello from the UK. Hello Darren. Hey Star, just check US 30 quickly. US 30, where's that? Right, so US 30 is now in the major zone. So I've already mentioned this zone in my last video. So it's 35238. That's, if you see in the blue, that's a major area. I'm expecting a good push down from here. As you can see, the price is now overbought as well, and now just looking for a nice bearish candle here. So a good selling zone now. Hi there, let me check. Yeah, I'll check silver for you first. Is that silver or crude oil? Crude oil. Let's check crude oil. So where's crude oil? Let's check the commodities here, and let's do crude oil. Right, so it has now broken above the top, the first top, now in a bullish momentum. So no more sell trades. We're only looking for buy trades, and it will likely pull back and push up again. So I took this trade, by the way, today, but that was stop loss, unfortunately. Namaste from India. Namaste from UK. Good evening, Rust. Yeah, I'll check Bank Nifty turn for you in a moment. So so I hope you got a message here for crude oil. So it's now bullish, completely bullish. We had a new high, broke above the previous high, and now the zone that has been broken, you need to just mark these zones on your charts quickly. It is right in the blue, 76.62 goes up to 78.93. Now we can get a possible pullback and a continuation. Now the next zone I look to sell is right up there. I'm not selling crude oil until we have a hit of the zone above, which is 81.73, goes up to 83.22. This is my selling zone. Let's check what's that, Nifty. Yeah, I'll check Dow Jones in a moment as well. So right here, Nifty, if you are trading this stock, if you have a daily time frame, right here, this is a zone from where we can get a very good push up again, and I'm expecting a continuation from this stock. For now, as you can see, the price just hit 20 EMA, and we can expect a possible bounce from here. If not, if no bullish candle here, I want to see a bullish candle. That's must. If no bullish candle, then we can get a hit of this zone. Just have these zones on your charts right in the blue. So once the price hit this zone, we have a good condition. The price will possibly push up. I'm expecting a good reaction from 20 EMA for now. Bank Nifty exactly the same. Just have this blue zone here. It will continue to push up. That is very likely in an uptrend. So US 30 is right here. I've just mentioned, in case you missed it, it is now in a selling area. It's 3523, and that is 35631. That is the zone from where I'm expecting a very good fall. Just waiting for the price to give me some sort of signal, like a bearish engulfer. I look for that on a 1 hour and 4 hour both. So look for the conditions, and I'll use my ATR for the targets. Hey buddy, what's up? Long time. A Star, what you can do, just DM me on Insta. and I'll share the link for you, the Oanda link for you, for natural gas. So or what you can do, normally if you just Google natural gas charts Oanda, if you just Google that, it will just take you to the straight to, and just add trading view in the end. It will take you to the link straight away. Otherwise, just DM me if you can't find it. Hey, Marcus. Kotak Bank Indian stock. Let's check that if I can find that. Which one is that? Is that the one? Let me know the symbol of that, Parichit. So, not sure. Hey, Amandas. So basically, for nat gas, let me tell you why. It's if you see here, let's go back on nat gas. Where is Oanda? Right. So did you see the fake out just right here? That's a little fake out. That is why we are very cautious for nat gas. Is if you see, we clearly had a nice the way I trade commodities or forex. It's once we have a pullback, I look for the bullish engulfer, and the reason the people just stopped out, they don't actually set their take profit. So clearly, if you see the ATR of this candle, if you see in the top left corner, ATR is an indicator that keeps you with the volatility of the market. So that is why it's very important to keep your stop loss according to your ATR. If you see, we had a signal here. ATR is 3. Clearly, the price hit 5 ATR, and as you can see, we had a nice take profit. So that is why if I just do a little scalp out of nat gas, if the price is not trending, so if I would have got a signal somewhere here, then I would have managed it. But that's just a little scalp because we have a level of resistance above. So that is why it's very likely the price will push up. And if you see, the price is trading nicely above all the EMAs. We had a nice gap between the EMA looking showing that we have a good bullish pressure. So that is why not selling natural gas at this point. You see, have you seen this fake out here? So that is where the trader gets scared and they start getting panic. Yeah, there's a very likely chances, Armandas. We have a good zone above from where I look for a good push down. Yeah, I'll check star for AUD USD. Let me check that. Okay, so right, so only looking for bearish trades for now. If you see here, if you want to have these, just plot these zones on your charts. You can plot these zones. Let's see, that's a good level. Yeah, so 0.78, 0.678, that goes up to 0.682. So only looking for sell trades from this zone. Now if you see here, price is below the EMAs. I'm just looking for sell trades. Maybe we get a nice condition from here, from this green area as engulfers, or maybe we get a double top. So I'm not buying AUD USD as long as we are below the EMAs. We can get a possible signal now, a sell signal. So not looking for any sort of buy conditions for now. So just sell for this pair. I don't normally trade the cup and handle patterns. My favorite patterns are I just trade double tops, double bottoms, and head and shoulder pattern. These are the only pattern I look for my trading. I've been trading these patterns for years, so don't actually look for the cup and handle patterns. It might work, it might not, but I've not tested this pattern for any of my instrument or forex or any commodity. So will you commodity analysis after? Sorry, Parcheet. Parich, I don't know if I not pronounce your name properly. So yeah, you can always ask me questions on live. You can always DM me as well. Inverted head and shoulder. Let's check that if we have that. Let's see. Uh, no, we do not have any sort of inverted head and shoulder. No, nothing. Can't see that. Let's see on daily time frame. No, if you see if you say that, let's do it on Oanda because it has more clear chart. If you see if you say that is that is an inverted. Let's move that. If you looking at this pattern, this is not the way I look at the patterns. I have some rules for that. Once we have a valid pattern, only then I use head and. We had a nice head and shoulder pattern a couple of weeks ago, somewhere on 4 hour time frame. Yeah, right here. So we had that. So this is what I look for, the head and shoulder pattern. So this is how we had a nice pattern that happened at the zone, rejection from the termination zone, bearish, and then this was the first entry, then the break is the second entry. So that is how we trade the head and shoulder patterns for bullish and bearish. So for now I can't see any sort of pattern here, but I can see this flag pattern forming. So we can get a possible push up. Hi Bajan. So what about crypto? What do you want to look at in crypto? US Tech, yeah, Mehran, I've already sent you the. I think you have just joined the membership as well. So I've already sent you the zones for US Tech. So let's check that if you just want to look at here for US Tech. Right there. So it is now pushing down and it's bearish, not buying at this point. We can have a very good buy signal right here from this area. Right here, if you see in the green, we have a very good signal here. Zone here. A demand zone which is 15146, 15321. It goes up to, and that is the area from where I will enter my buy trades. For now, just look for sell trades only. We have this bearish candle. That is not exactly what I look for, but that is a bearish pressure. I can see that. On netgas on capital.com, let's check that. Where do you see that? Let's see. So you say inverted and shoulder. Okay, so you're talking about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me check if it follows all my rules. Oh, what the hell? No, so it invalidates one of my rules. So it is not a valid pattern. So I wanted to see a good rejection. Let me show you what I look at. So that would be my termination zone right here. And I wanted to see, sorry, a rejection here, then a push down, and then a good condition like a bullish engulfer here, and then let me mark another zone here right here. So it did not make it to my zone here. If that would have happened, then that would be a good condition. So it did not make it to the zone. Let's see if it does, then yes, we can have a possible head and shoulder pattern. So let's see. So that is what I look for, the patterns. Very messy chart here for capital.com. So capital.com right inverted. So what do you say? And you said okay, Dow Jones. Let's see. Let's check that. These are spot right here. So these are not future, spot charts. If you don't get the head and shoulder pattern, do you check for QML? What's that? Can you please specify that? So what I understand is if we don't get an head and shoulder pattern, then it can likely push up from here because I can't see any rejections yet. Let's check on Oanda. Let's see. That's more clear chart. Let's say the price push down, left shoulder, the head. You see that if the price, that's a very messy pattern. So no, I wanted to see a good rejection. Now can't seems to find a valid pattern for head and shoulder. Let's remove that. So for now, for NatGas star, I'll only I'm only looking for the break above of this flag pattern. Once we have a break above, that is what I'm looking at, and I'm only looking for buy condition. If you see the price clearly above the EMS, clearly uptrend from this nice and double bottom pattern. So pushing up, if we have a break of this pattern, we have a likely chance it will push up. Yes, Jana, and that's retest of the broken trend line. Here for NatGas, you're asking? So USD JPY. Let's check USD JPY. Right. So here on USD JPY, it's bullish, pushing up nicely, and yeah, I will not sell USD JPY. Only buy this pair till this zone 144.78 goes up to 145.59. So I only buy. Sorry, I only buy USD JPY till the price hit the zone above. So selling will be only below the EMA. If you have a dramatic fall, like we have any news event, something like that, then we are gonna start selling. But for now, it's very bullish, and I'm only expecting a good push up. We can get a possible retest of the neckline. Dollar index, I'll check it in a moment. Yeah, if we get a pullback, if we have a big pullback, then we can get a pullback right here. This number in blue you can see, and then price will likely push up. So for now, I'm just looking buy trades. We don't have any sort of conditions yet, but overall, my bias is bullish for this pair. DXY. Right, so DXY, if you see, it is now in the zone, and it can fall from here if not broken above. So if it broke above, this zone is let me show you. If you see this number here, so if it breaks above, look at daily time frame. If it's break above, then we have a good chance that price, the dollar index will push up. If it won't, then it can still push down from here. So it is level of resistance for DXY. What else you're trading, guys? Euro dollar. So yeah, that's what I just recently opened. Now in the level of good support, very good support area. And if you look at, I've already prepared my rejection zone here. So right on, that's what you can see on a 1 hour time frame. So on 1 hour time frame, if we have a good big green candle, we have a good double bottom pattern here, then yeah, we are good to go long. So price is now in the level of major resistance, sorry, support area. It's this area is 1.10100, goes up to 1.1067, a very good area from where I'm expecting a very good push up. So have these zones there. Once you have a condition, I always prepare myself for the conditions. If you see that I've already marked my rejection zone right here, if I see a reason here, then I will buy. If no reason, then yeah, it can still fall, no problem. Tesla, let's check that. Yeah, Star, I personally trade on 4 hour time frame and 1 hour as well. So for head and shoulders and for chart patterns, I go down to 1 hour time frame. But my if I'm trading any other strategies like pullback conditions, then I normally use a 4 hour time frame. But I go down to 1 hour as well. So for Tesla, let's see that. Okay, so we need to move this. Looks good. Okay. Right. So yeah. So if you're trading this stock and just put this zone, plot these zones on your charts, and it's 229.88 goes up to 249.92. We can get a possible push up, break above this high, and it will keep on pushing up. So it's strongly. Very strong and strong bullish now for Tesla. So if you're trading this stock, just have these zones there, and more likely it will push up from here. My pleasure, Amandas. I'm glad you're getting value. So pursue oil in longs, or we still have some selling left. Let's check oil again. So let's do that. I don't like trading crude oil actually. It runs really heavily on fundamentals. So technically, it works sometimes. You know, I tested crude oil with chart patterns, head and shoulders, and inverted head and shoulder pattern got lots of winning trades on these chart patterns. If I can show you, where is that? I can't find it. Maybe that was on the different brokers platform. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so price is still no. We are just looking for buy trades for now. A star Amanda's. Yeah. So symmetrical triangle on my broker chart oil. I'm just gonna double top. Symmetrical triangle. Yeah, looks like it. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the zone was actually a good resistance area that was broken, has been broken. So it would be good if you just let this 1 hour, sorry, daily candle closed above. It will turn completely bullish. For now, I'll just go for buy conditions, buy trades. I just want to see few red candles. That doesn't mean the price has turned bearish. Just want to see few red candles, and that is the normal behavior of the market. When the price makes a new high, we have a pullback, and then we get some sort of signal, a 382 candle like this, or bullish and go further. So it will likely push up from here now. As you can see, the breach of this zone on 4 hour time frame, so it will more likely push up, or it can give you a good pullback to 20 EMA, because the buyers think that the price of this particular commodity should be higher. That is why, there's a signal when it breaks above the previous high. So that's a signal that buyers wants to keep the market pushing up higher. So if I sell crude oil, so I will only sell here. I will not dare to touch crude oil until the price hit the zone here, which is 81.73 till 83.22. This is the zone from where I just want to go sell trade. Or if we have a dramatic news event break below this EMS, then I'll sell. Otherwise, I'll just look for buy trades for now. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. My pleasure, Minha. If you still have any questions, then I'm actually gonna upload how to trade EMS and cross this video next week, and on Friday, and where I'll show you some bearish examples as well, and I will add some extra material, so you'll get lots of information if you're trading EMS. Because what happens is when the traders see the cross, they start buying. It's a dead cross, they start buying, and I did a lot before, and trust me, that's bad. So I'll give you some rules how you can trade the EMS with the cross next week as well. Who's trading cryptos? You see how nicely these zones works if you just identify them accurately. So if you see, I've mentioned this zone in my last Bitcoin video, and that shoots the price up. So very important to learn these zones, how to mark these zones as well. So I'll stay here for next let's say 10 minutes, and then I'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the day. What else we have? Nothing for her. I mean, if you ask the platform, I like Oanda because the other platforms they might be good, but just because of the gap up, gap down opening, it messes up with the chart. So that's why I trade on Oanda. If you see on Oanda, you can't find any sort of gap up, gap downs. It's clear candlesticks and it's clear to do my analysis. So I prefer Oanda. I did all my back testing here on Oanda, every single pair. So if you are trading on different broker or different platform, then what you can do, you can just maybe set like what I do. I trade with IC markets and INFX. So I place my positions here. I look at the difference, price difference, and if my target is hit here, then I close my positions there. So I adjust my target. So that's how I trade. So mostly I trade on Oanda. Like use, I have an account with Oanda as well. If I want to trade net gas or indices, I use Oanda. But for the Forex, I use different broker. Hi Nathan. So gold is not good to buy for now. Gold, no. For now, just wait for this 4 hour candle. Let it close, because if it close below, then it can possibly fall. So let this candle close. It will close around in next 3 hours. So let it close, and then we'll see how if it close below, then we have a good chance that price will retest and start to push down. But if it close back up, then it will continue to push up. And silver is still in the zone here. I know that has broken below the EMA, but that doesn't mean you start selling. So if the price give me a reason to enter, like a good bullish reason, if you see the price is now about to oversold as well, so if I see a good reason with that to enter buy a trade, I will still go long. So sometimes what happens is gold and silver go side by side. Sometimes gold is very fast, silver is very slow. So that is why I just look for the conditions to enter the trades. Yeah, of course, Amanda. Technical analysis, the strategies I use, that goes with every single market, every stock market out there. So if we are just showing you the crypto chart right here, and if let me show you good examples of that. So I've mentioned this area in my last Bitcoin video. If you want to check that out, you can check that out as well. So if you see here, we had a nice double bottom with swing low, bullish engulfer. That would be your entry easily, and that met all my rules. And if you see the massive push up from here, so all you need to do is just follow your rules. You need to identify these zones. Like I said, I trade chart patterns on smaller time frame as well, like 1 hour. And if you have a good condition like that, so yeah, we are good to go long. So we have lots of example of that. Let me show you one more. You see a nice pattern here. So this was a zone I've mentioned in my video as well. And if you see a nice fall, and then we had right here a perfect condition for double tops. So if you look at, we had the first top, pull back, second top with swing high bearish engulfing candle. So that is what, if you see a massive fall from here. So if you have your conditions met, then trust me, you can trade every single market out there. The only need is patience. Yeah, let's check copper. Where is copper? Right here. Yeah, just ranging sideways. So still got a resistance up above right here. So above 50 EMA. So yeah, it can push up in between the zone and then fall again. So again, if I see a reason to enter buy a trade, I will only enter buy a trade. But for that, I just want to see a good push up and a pullback. It must break above this high, push up, pull back, bullish engulfer. Then we can take long till this top here, and then see if we have a rejection. Then we can go short. So I'll stay away from copper for now, as I can't see any sort of condition. Overall, it is bullish. Looking at this nice bullish candle, it can still push up. Yeah, silver is still just pushing down constantly. We can't see any sort of signal here on. Yeah, it can fall. But I still want to see a good reason to enter. Like let's say if we have a push down, few more red candles, and then a pullback, and then we get a bearish engulfer in between, then I'll go short for sure. So that is why I just look for the conditions within the zone. So if you have a conditions, then yeah, there's no hesitation to enter the trades. All right, guys. So I'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the day. So I hope you enjoyed this live session. So if you have any questions, do let me know. You can always DM me. Can you explain this single confirmation candle, swing high, swing low? So you mean a confirmation where we have a swing high, swing low candle? Let me show you that. I've sent this trade to the in the priority group. Let me just take this last question and then I'll sign off. So this was the trade we took in the group right here. So that is the trade we entered. My pleasure, Roger. So right here, if you see, we had a nice fall. This was the zone I've already sent to the members, and then we had a nice bullish engulfer. And if you see, that is a swing low bullish engulfer, means this candle has a lowest wick from all the other candles in the pullback. So that is what we call a swing low candle, a swing low bullish engulfer. Opposite is true for bearish. So there we entered the trade right here, and the price pushed up. So this is what we call a swing low as an aggressive entry. We had a different pattern for swing low if you are taking a pullback entry. We took one trade in Euro USD in the priority group. Just hit the target today right here. So a good example of swing high bearish engulfer. We entered here a trade I've sent to the members last week on Friday before the market closed, and then with this nice bearish candle, swing high, that is a swing high bearish candle. And if you see, that candle has the highest wick from all the other candles in the pullback, makes it a valid swing high bearish candle. So all my rules are met here. I have different rules, 6 rules for that. And if you see, a nice target has been hit. Yeah, wick. So for swing high, you need to see, once you see a pullback, you need to see the wick must be higher than the previous candles in the pullback. So that is what you call a valid swing high candles. For the swing low candle, let me show you a bullish example for a valid condition for swing low. If we have one, let me find one. If we have there we go. No, that's not the one actually. Yeah, here we got one. Perfect. So if you see here, we had a pullback. So that is a swing high. That is a swing high. And that is a swing low. So in this pullback, we had only one candle that is a swing low, which is right here. That is a swing low, lowest wick from all the other previous candles in the pullback. So that is how we calculate the swing low and swing high candles. And then there was an entry, and that took a really while to hit my target. So how to calculate how far can we fall, as example your USD when the EMA crosses. Okay, so the way you can see how far it can go, where is the Euro USD? So the first thing you need to look at the ATR. If you hover over this candle, you see the ATR, the number, right? So once your one ATR target is hit, let's say it's 26 pips ATR right here. So once your 26 pips ATR target is hit, and if you see the price is in a downtrend, then you can manage it and it can fall to the next level of support, which is right here. If you see here, it fall to the next level. If you want to manage it, you can manage it to the next level, something like this. So you know that from where the price can push up, bounce up again. So you need to identify the zone below, right here. If you see, you know that this zone is a good level of support and resistance. So this is a zone. If you enter your trade here, then you need to exit your trade at the area of value, because it is a very likely chance that price can bounce up from here again. So that is what you need to look at, identify how far the price can go. I took this nice trade. I want to show you one example here. I've shown this live trade on my video that you can see is attached in the description. So right here, this was a good trade, and we had a zone. I've just removed it right here. So that was a zone. So I knew that the price is gonna fall from here. If you look back, if you see here, so that area is an area from where the price has reacted nicely. So I knew that if I'm managing my trade, this is an area from where I need to look to exit my trade, and once the price push up, break below, I exit my trade. So this is a trade I've shown in my YouTube videos, my previous video as well, a live trade running. So that is how you can identify, look for the next zone from where the price has reacted nicely, and then you can manage it till that target, or just move your stop loss to break even and push your take profit further. 1 ATR, the number, if you see, push it further. So the EMA crosses doesn't mean that we fall through. If the EMA crosses each other, if the EMA crosses right here, if you see, a very good example here, we have an EMA cross, we had a bearish signal. So indicators are lagging. So we get a signal first, then we had an EMA cross. The first thing you need to look at, we don't guess in the market. So guessing is something we don't look for. You enter your short trade right here. Or if you say you want to enter at the cross, you can do that, but that will decrease your chances. But we had a cross, we had a signal, and then we have a very likely chance that it can fall to the next level of support. So if you see this, area that looks like good support to you. So look for at least three confluences. We had a bearish engulfer, we had a cross, and then you can manage it, and we had a level of support here. This is the area where you want to exit your trade, a nice double bottom action, and the price pushed up. But remember, always keep your the initial targets as according to your ATR. Make sure you align your stop loss with the ATR, because sometimes the price hits your stop loss and falls. So that is very important if you are setting up your stops and targets. It can qualify as a death cross. Normally the traders used 200 EMA with 50 EMA if you are trading death crosses. It can qualify, but I want to see some sort of bearish condition as well. If you have a cross with a bearish condition, with a bearish candle or a 382 candle, 382 candle like this, then yes, it qualifies as a cross. It can likely fall, and it can fall through few zones. That is also possible if the zone is not major zone. How does efficiency? Sorry, Prachit, I can't get your question. You mean efficiency of candle means how do I know that if it's going to work or not? Well, if you have a big news events coming up, CPI or something like that, then if you are in a buy trade, the creation of 382 candle normally happens in the last hour. No, there's no specific time for that. You just need to see a close of the candle. Yes, once 4-hour candle is closed. Good example of that here. This is the 4-hour candle that closed as a 382 candle, as you can see. So all you need to see, if you are trading on 4-hour time frame, look at the 4-hour close. If you're trading on 1-hour time frame, then look at the 1-hour close. If you see a valid 382 candle that closed, this 4-hour candle closed as a 382 candle, and then there we go. We had a good signal. We have a strategy for that, which I teach my students as well. My pleasure. Would you look at the USD Poland? Yeah, sure. Why not? I do have this pair in my portfolio somewhere here. I think so. I've traded this pair as well. Let's see that. Right. So yeah, that's why it's a star. It is. I trade on 4-hour time frame. If you are trading on 1-hour time frame, it might not be that effective. But on 4-hour time frame, it is really. I've tested like more than 100 times this 382 pattern. So if you are trading 382 candles, it's good to trade on 4-hour. I would say that, according to my tested results. Okay, so USD Poland, it is bullish. It was in the bearish trend. Recently broke above, across, remember, but there is no condition yet. We have a cross, and all I want to see a good reason to enter. Yeah, sure, Amandas. I'm going to check that in a moment. Let's see this one. I'll give you the zones if you are trading this particular pair. that looks really good. Yeah, very good zone here. So I have these numbers on your charts, if you see in the blue, and this is the area where you can look for your sell trades. For now, it can likely push up. It just recently broke above 50 and 20 EMA, and we can get a push up, pull back, push up, pull back. Bullish engulfers only go long until we have a hit of this zone and then sell from here. So I'll only look for bullish trades for now for this pair. Well, it affects dollar affects net gas, of course, as well, because we are trading against dollar. So that is why with CPI, I've uploaded around like more than 500 videos. So I've not seen much big movement with that, especially when we have a storage inventory report on Thursdays for natural gas. I think so they're doing it on Fridays as well. So when we have that move, especially for a natural gas storage, only then it moves. So just mostly look technical factors for natural gas fundamentals. It's only Thursday if we have any, and I've seen that sometimes it don't give any sort of big movement. So if you look at CPI data only, if I'm trading Euro USD pairs, then it really affects that. With CPI reports, it is a very major news when we have sometimes don't even trade on CPI events because or I reduce my risk from 2% to 1% or sometimes 0.5%. So I don't see any sort of big movement, like according to my experience since I'm trading nat gas with CPI. Hey Beast, for US, you mean brokers? I don't have affiliation with US brokers. They're very strict with the rules, so I do not have any sort of affiliation with US brokers. So, and I'm not sure if you guys are allowed to trade commodities. I think so. There's a different way you can trade commodities, and yeah, no affiliation with links with for US customer, unfortunately. Naturally, Amanda's it affects gold, silver. Natural gas is not something I've seen. The data, the CPI data affects massively when we are trading gold or silver, but I've seen very less effects um, on natural gas. If there is a big event, if the dollar gets strong, in that case. So gold and dollar goes against gold and dollar. If dollar gets strong, of course, that gold start to push down. So if you are trading against the dollar, then the commodity I look for is only gold and silver or a stock market. Yes. Oh, I got you. Yeah. It can be ignored for net gas. Yeah. Exactly. Like I said, I've uploaded like more than 500 videos now, and I've not seen much effect of that. So I sometimes ignore that. Yeah. So let's see. Not US broker, but for customer. No, I don't have any affiliation with like any in US with customers. Uh, what sort of affiliation? If you can just maybe tell me briefly. US broker, but for US customer. You can DM me, Beast. You can DM me on my Instagram, and we can talk there. And if there is something, Nathan, this live session got really long now. Let's check. If gold breaks above this pattern, then I'm seeing this level. I'm seeing 2034 that gold will hit. So this is a very critical zone, very important area to look at. If we have a break above, then this high to break, then it will definitely, like, nothing is 100%, but it will likely push up to this level above. But if it breaks below, then it will fall right down to 1891. So yeah, if it breaks below, then it will fall to this green zone right here. I'll need to adjust that as well. So roughly is 1891 it will fall to. Now, Amanda, I also ignore CPF. I don't look at CPF or net gas. So you're not only the one. Consolidation is most wait for this. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you got a value out of this live session. I'll try to do it like every other week. We used to do it like in Ramadan last 3-4 months ago, every other week. So just wanted to go because I was getting lots of messages from traders, lots of questions. So I just want to do a quick live session so that I can answer your questions live, or any other instrument if you are trading. So yeah, definitely, Amanda's. I'm glad you like it. And yep, Prajit. Yeah, sure. Let me know. My pleasure. Thank you so much, all, and thanks for joining in. And I hope you trade green as always. And see you guys in the next live session. You guys take care of yourself.